So you're telling me your wife's the reason why you bought this office?
My daughter. She's my biggest gift, man.
Yeah.
So I wanted to make sure that I'm spending enough time with her, seeing her enough, and this pushes me every day now.
So what was your motivation before your kid?
Before my kid, it was my wife. You know,
before your wife, it was...
I was lost. Alright guys, so a lot of people have been asking me, my friends, my relatives, my co-workers, my colleagues, vendors, and all the well-wishers, what was the thought process behind, getting this 6,000 square feet building in the city of Warren? Why did I get it now? Did I really need it right now? What's the thought process? What's the story? I was blessed with the biggest gift in my life. 6 months back, I had my first baby daughter, Zainab. This was an overwhelming experience with happiness, joy, and also me and my wife not knowing what to do, how to take care of the baby, because you don't get trained, for how to take care of the baby. So, it was just an overwhelming experience. That's the biggest gift we have gotten so far in life, and we thank God for it. My wife has been an important part of Amin Realty, and she has been helping me from the beginning, even before anything happened or anything started. She has been always with me, and she was playing a vital role in Amin Property Management, which is our sister company. And when after the delivery, she had to take off and things were just getting chaotic. So that's when we figured we really need to do something where we can bring her back to work. And we did not want to give Zainab to a nanny or any relatives, even though they really wanted to take care of her. But we wanted mom to really raise Zainab, and Zainab gets the motherly affection that she deserves. At that time, we were not even thinking of getting a new office space or anything. We're leasing out a 1,500 square feet office space in Warren as well. And we're the tenants, so we couldn't really do anything to the office. And it was 1,500 square feet. We barely had a good conference room or fit any agents. We're overgrowing the space already, and there was no way that we could create a nursery there. So we're left with two options: either give Zainab to a nanny or get a place where we can build a nursery. So these were the two options. Every time we went home, we looked at Zainab, her smile. We're like, we can never really give her to anyone else. I want to see her grow up in front of my eyes. My wife wanted the same. So that's when we figured we really need to get a place where we can build a nursery room for Zainab. So Zainab comes September 3rd, Labor Day, she was born. No clue what to do, where to get the office. No clue of what to do really. And then as time progressed, we're like, no, we really need to, Shuba needs to be my wife, needs to be back to the business, and we also need Zainab in the business so my wife can take care of her. So we need a nursery room for that. So now we started looking for an office that we can lease out or buy. We're looking at both options. We figured out within a month of her birth, so October, we figured out we need to do this. So we started aggressively looking, and we came across this building after many negotiations, back and forth, the deal falling apart, coming back. Finally we closed the building on December. So October we made the decision. By December we purchased the building, and here we are. We moved in January. We have a nursery room in the office space. In the office building. So this office building is a 6,000 square feet office building in city of Warren. If you guys are from Michigan, this is in a hot location. It's Mound and Chicago on Mound Road, facing Mound. As soon as you walk into the office, you'll be welcomed with a great lobby where I'm sitting right now. There's office manager's room. There's a property management room where our property management operations go. Downstairs, there are a couple of other office suites that I cannot disclose right now. We're currently talking to some national tenants to come here, and a couple of other office suites as well downstairs. Two restrooms, men and women downstairs. Then we have a kitchen area by the lobby. We have a 3,000 square feet finished basement. Upstairs, all the top producing agents are there. Their office suites, two restrooms are there as well. We have the nursery room of Zainab, which really was the big motivation as to why we got this office building. And we wouldn't have the courage to get the office building if we did not have a team, a top producing team, and top producing agents who always supported, who are producing all the time. And without production, you cannot really scale a business. So without their production, I wouldn't have the courage to even think about purchasing an office building, and that too of it was a big transaction. So I really can't be enough thankful to the team, to all the agents that are producing day and night, that are showing up, outworking everyone else. We have 2 agents here from the office that are from top 10 agents in Warren. So a lot of great stuff going on. I really want to thank the team for that. So guys, there are 3 lessons that I took when I reflected on this story of purchasing the office building that I think it will benefit everyone, and I want to share with you guys. So number 1, always have big goals, but make sure that goals are backed or fueled by big enough whys, which is every big goal has to be supported by a big why. So it was always in the back of our head, the goal was to have a nice big office building, but we never got around that because we never had a big why supporting that big goal. So this time around, when Zainab was born, we had a big why. We wanted to raise our daughter close to us, take care of her, and also produce in the business. We wanted it all. We don't want to sacrifice one for the other. So that's the big why. That's the number 1 lesson I took from this story. Number 2, this is very important, especially for the youngsters. Always surround yourself with a winning team. Make friends that will challenge you, that won't say, I just love the way you are, man, don't change. No. This is not a true friend. Tell you, man, you have more potential. The true friend will push you to achieve more, will challenge you. Anything bad, they'll just call you out. So surround yourself with the winning team. If I did not have my spouse, if I did not have the team that we have here, they inspire me. Our top producing agents motivate me. They inspire me to be here. Without them, this wouldn't be possible. So this is lesson number 2. Surround yourself with a winning team. Lesson number 3, and I think to me this is the most important, the speed between the idea and execution will determine the size of your success. What do I mean by that? So the idea was, we had this idea on September, around mid-September. By October, we found this property and we closed this property by December, and that's why we're here. You gotta book read fast, you gotta read books fast, you gotta do everything fast. Speed is the key, it's the new big. So when you make a decision or when you have an idea, don't worry for don't wait for something to happen, something to fall down from sky and then motivate you to do it. The faster you execute on your idea, the bigger your success will be, the bigger the payout will be. Do quality and quantity both, because without quantity, you cannot have quality. You have to do it over and over and over again until you get it right. So do quality and quantity both. Don't just, I don't believe in 4-hour work week. Don't just work smart and work hard. But without these, you guys cannot execute on your ideas. There are lots of people. Do you think Bezos is the only guy that came up with the idea? There's lots of people that had better ideas than him before Amazon, but we don't know about them. And there's always going to be people with better ideas. We will never find out about them because they did not execute on their idea or they did not execute fast enough. So number 3 lesson, be fast. So just to summarize, 3 lessons. Number 1, have the big goal fueled by a big enough why. That's going to push you every single day to show up and outwork everyone else. And number 2, surround yourself with a winning team that challenges you, that pushes you, that forces you to be not in the comfort zone, that pushes you to be uncomfortable. That's where you want to be. And number 3, execute, be fast, between the idea and the execution, make sure there's very little time between there. That's it for today, guys. Now go ahead and outwork everyone.